one more time. Because Mr. Invisible is being difficult. I'm Bear.
I'm Dr. Purple.
You can't see me. Don't point at me. I'm invisible.
And that's Mr. Invisible.
Okay, but you can't see me.
Whatever, dude. Whatever!
Okay, so I'm gonna read author's notes because I already did the big paragraphs last time. Alright, no, it was your author's notes. I paragraphs. Alright,
So you're reading. Am I reading Officer?
I'm not the. I'm narrator. Your author's notes.
Okay. Author's note. Stop. F-A-N-E. Okay. Hagrid is a pedo to a lot of PPL in American schools are lick that I wanted to address the issue. How do you know Snap ain't Christian plus Hagrid isn't really in love with Ebony? That was Cedric okay.
Alright, so we're really about to do this again.
You have to do next.
Space! I was about to slit my wrist again with the silver knife that Drago had given me in case anything happened to him. He had told me to use it fairly against the enemy, but I knew that we must both go together. This thing is gonna give me a headache.
Is that who is that? I thought.
Alright, so now it's vampire speaking.
Okay. No!
I thought it was Hagrid, but it was vampire. He started to scream. You gotta say how it says. You can't even read it.
I got this.
You should probably make those words bigger.
Ooh.
Oh, you know what? I can do that. Hold on.
That'll make it easier to see.
We're on chapter 12?
Yep.
Alright. Ah. What voice were we doing for vampire?
We didn't do one last turn.
We didn't? Alright. I'm making one that
It was just you. You, your regular voice.
OMFG! No! My scar hurts!
Mr. Invisible, we also do voices.
Yeah.
You know vampires don't actually have scars, right?
But this is Vampire
Vamp-
Potter. This is
Harry Potter changed his name to Vampire.
Where you look?
And Vampire's not
So
actually
he's
a
not
vampire.
actually a vampire.
He's just called Vampire.
okay,
Vampire
okay,
Potter.
okay.
It's Harry Potter, but
He's
And
Gothic.
his scar hurts.
And scar hurts.
You know he sounds like a baby, right?
I had this since I was a child. It hurts. And then he rolled his eyes up. You could only see his red whites. I stopped. Crap. How do you know? That's Ebony. by the
Did.
way, Mr. Invisible.
Is Ebony a chick or
Take a check.
Yes.
She's got a deep voice.
Because Dr. Purple explained that if he was going to do Ebony, he was going to make her sound horrific.
I'm going to do it my way.
So Ebony's probably a drag queen then.
Yes. Ebony's down with drug queen.
She was describing her clothing in chapter 1, and we decided that's what Dr. Purple would look like if he wore that.
I'm afraid.
I'm very afraid too.
It gets very descriptive.
Because they said they're going to buy the outfit.
Me and Bob are going to buy the outfit.
Alright, keep going.
I saw it in my scar.
That's
Sure.
not.
That's
not-
Draco.
That's Draco.
I saw it, and my scar turned back into a lightning bolt.
You know it sounds like you're constipated. Right? I'm just saying.
No! I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have a scar anymore. I shouted.
I do.
That's Draco.
I think your dude's more like a constipated Scotsman.
I do. But Diabolo changed it into
Diabolo. That's the greatest.
changed it into a pentagram for me, and I cover it amplification.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it sounds like a constipated Scotsman.
It does.
I'm just saying, like, if
That's
you,
good.
if you
That's
were
good.
like, I mean, you were like,
And we had haggis.
you know,
We had haggis.
Like you said on toilet, we had haggis.
yeah.
Okay. He said back.
We're hot.
Anyway,
My scar hurts, and it turned back into a lightning bolt. Save me! Wait, why are we saving
Why does he
vampire?
have Ebola?
no, this is written in 2006 or 7.
2006. It's Diabolo.
Diabolo.
Diabolo is Ron.
Oh, I thought he said he had Ebola, and I was like,
No.
why does he have Ebola?
Ron is Diabolo.
Oh, okay. So Ron has Ebola.
Save me! And then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Voldemort.
Oh, no.
Voldemort had him bondage.
Had the bondage.
I like how he says,
You
"Save
should-
me,"
You
and then
should
he
do
keeps
the-
going
You
with
should do the like the Swedish chef when you say bondage.
How's the Swedish chef?
You don't know the Swedish chef?
No.
The bondage. Like that.
You should be reading.
Bondage. Yeah, it's the Swedish chef.
Just wait till we do Lupin's voice. Lupin's voice is the funniest.
All right.
I
thought
like how he says, turn back into a lightning bolt. Save me! And then I had a mission. Like, he just keeps going.
Anyway, I was in the school nurse's office now, recovering from slit wrists. From my slit wrist, Snap and Lupin had Hagrid, as it says Hagrid, were there too. We're going to state mangoes, the same mangoes after they recovered because they were pedophiles. And you couldn't have those fucking pervs teaching in a school with lots of hot girls. Dumbledore.
Saint Mangoes.
Oh my god. God.
Dumbledore!
This is bad. It says this. Dumbledore had constipated the Kitty O'Gara. They took of me naked. I put up my middle finger up. Scroll. Constipated.
Constipated it.
They constipated the studio video. Mr. Invisible. You're
I'm a little confused.
a little confused.
I'm confused too. We were just talking to Vampire. Now she's in the nurse's office. And he constipated the camera.
It's constipated.
It's Hagrid.
Hagrid?
Yeah.
Where are we at? Anyway, Hagrid came into the hospital bed holding a bucket of pink roses. Ebony! I need to tell you something! He said in AV serious voice, giving me the roses. Fuck off! I told him. You know I hate the fucking... I fucking hate the color pink anyway. I don't like prets like you. I snapped. Hagrid had been mean to me before being gothic. No, Ebony!
Keep going, Ox.
Wait, check it. I
Okay.
can't read it. God.
I was making sure the bed wasn't in the frame.
Hagrid says, "They are not roses." What? What? Are these goths too, you posed pret? I asked him because I was angry that he had brought me pink roses. I have no idea what's going on now.
Where are we
I
at?
saved your life! He yelled angrily. No, you didn't. What?
Replied.
No, I didn't. I replied. That's what it says. 'Cause it's quotation.
It's in character.
quotations.
It's in character.
Oh my god. You saved me from getting a Paris Hilton pee video made from your shower scene and being viewed by Snape and Lupin, who masturbated. God dang it! This is making me mad.
Wait. C, is that spelled wrong? She spelled wrong.
It says masturbated.
Masturbated. I'm a masturbator.
To it, he added silently, "Whatever." I yelled, "Whatever." I yelled angrily. Man, I have no. Like, she added the quotation mark.
Is there an amateur baiter? I mean, is that like a fishing thing?
A masturbator and an amateur baiter?
Yeah.
Like when you're 5.
I don't see why not.
I'm just saying. Is a masturbator like a probator? I'm just saying.
It is.
I won't read the rest of the unquoted because you're just doing all of it now.
Well, that's what it's doing for me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep going. Keep going. He pointed his wand at the pink roses. These aren't roses! His son looked at them, an evil look in his eye, and muttered, well, what? Well, if there's no quotation marks. Well, if you wanted, honestly, that's all you had to say. There's no quotation marks. That's not a spell, that's an MCR song. I corrected him wisely. I know! I just warming up my vocal cords. And he screamed. Platunas, Merigango, Mikurichi, Momencio! For all those cool Gothic MCR fans out there, there is a tribute, especially for Raven, I love you, girl. Moto no to okeo!
These spells are getting ridiculous.
There's one that says Abracadabro! That's great.
Like Dave popped out and went, hi.
Hi, my name's Dave.
Oh God! I did.
Alright, and then the roses turned into huge black flame floating in the middle of the air. It was black. Like you just didn't say that.
Now I know
knew
he wasn't a prep.
Okay, I believe you now. What the fuck is Draco? What?
Draco's a guy.
I know, he's like, what the fuck is...
Hagrid rolled his eyes.
I'm gonna let you read. I'm
Okay,
being so fucking...
Hagrid rolled his eyes. I looked into the balls.
Oh god, here comes Dumbledore. This is the character.
I looked
Dumbledore.
into... okay,
It was my turn.
I looked into the balls of flame, but I couldn't see nothing. You see, Dumbledore said, watching the two of us watching the flame.
So Dumbledore.
Dumbledore said, watching the two of us watch the flame. To see what it is in the flames. Capillaris. Ha ha! You reviews flames, get it? You must find yourself first.
Oh god, here comes Hagrid again. I have found myself, okay? You mean old man?
Hagrid sounds like a
This is perfect.
Hagrid yelled. Dumbledore looked shocked. I guess he didn't have a headache or else he would have said something back. Hagrid stormed off back into his bed. What? Hey, it's Hagrid.
Hagrid started rocking and goes to bed. You are a liar, Professor Dumbledore!
Anyway.
This is getting ridiculous. This is starting to hurt me.
When I got better, I went upstairs to put on a black leather mini dress that was all ripped on the ends with lace on it. There was some corset stuff on the front. Then I put on black fishnets and black high-heeled boots with pictures of Billy Joel Armstrong on them. I put
Billy Joel Armstrong.
I put my hair all around me so I looked like Samara from The Ring. If you don't know who she is, you're a prep, so fuck off. And I put on blood red lipstick, black eyeliner, and black lip gloss. Scroll down.
That's you. Yeah, that's not mine.
Hold on. I'm gonna make it a little bigger.
Can you not see it?
Yeah, it's getting hard for me to see it. Oh man, we're all the way up.
You wanna know how bad this was, Mr. Invisible?
How bad was it?
They had to take it down. This is a second repost of this.
Someone else had to put this up because the original site that it was on, they had to take it down. Because too many people were going, okay, this is some shit.
They put it right back up.
And they put this up on it. This is its own website now.
Which is great.
It's Bloody Mary.
No! That's you. That's all you.
uh,
Now they're putting anime references in here. Now
Bloody Mary wasn't the gay one.
the Bloody Marys.
Okay. You look kawaii, girl. Bloody Mary said sadly.
Thanks.
Get it?
You do too.
I said sadly, too, but I was still upset. I slit both of my wrists, feeling totally depressed.
Right in front of her.
right from Bloody Mary.
Done.
You're kawaii, too.
You look right, girl.
You look kawaii, girl. Slit.
Thanks.
Feeling
Thanks.
totally depressed, and I sucked all of the blood.
But she's sucking her own blood because she's a vampire. Get it? Get it?
Mr.
Get it?
Invisible. There was a part where she did it with Draco on a tree, and then she went to that tree, like she could sniff it out, and then cried on the tree.
She was like, oh, I remember this part. It was the greatest. That was pretty fun, too. I don't remember this part.
I sucked all of it. I cried again in my bathroom and put the shades on so Snap and Lupin couldn't spy on me this time. I went to some classes,
Oh,
vampire.
Snap is a person.
Yeah,
It's Professor
it's
Snape.
Snape.
I thought you were saying snap like shit.
No. He called me earlier. He said, hey, what does snap mean? Is it like shit?
I feel like when you drop something, you go, oh snap. It's like saying, oh shit.
Yeah. So
Vampire
so
was-
shit Lupin.
Vampire was in the hair of magic creatures.
The hair?
The hair of
Yeah.
magic creatures.
Magical creatures.
He looked all depressed because Draco had disappeared and he had used to be in love with
Had
Draco.
used.
Had used to be in love with Draco.
So he used it.
He was sucking some blood off of a Hufflepuff.
Whoa, when did he become
I
a vampire?
don't know.
So they
I don't think he's a vampire still. I think he's just being weird.
Some Hufflepuff. is
No,
just
no,
like, potato.
He
And they-
said, because he said in chapter 3, just before she did it with Draco again, that he loves the taste of human blood, but he wasn't a vampire. He's just a weirdo. He's just a weirdo.
This is great. Hi.
He said in a depressed voice.
Whoa,
In a depressed way.
when did you change Vampire's voice?
It's the depressed,
That's-
the constipated, Scotsman.
God. Hi. So he said it.
He said it in a depressed way.
Hi back.
I said in a
Weekly.
weak-willy,
Weekly. That's a
Said
dumb.
way.
Wee. Waggly.
weak-willy.
Waggly. This is why I hate reading this. Because it's killing my brain cells. Slowly and surely.
This is a long chapter too.
I know it's ridiculous.
We both looked at each other. Get it? we do it.
Ridiculous.
Each other for some time. Harry had beautiful red gothic eyes. So much.
Whoa, they changed the name? That's all Vampire.
He's Harry now. I don't
It's
know.
Harry now.
It's still gothic.
Well, maybe they're more friendly.
Oh, they just changed from like, oh, no,
Oh, I know what's coming up. I know what's coming up.
it's not friendly anymore.
I know what's coming up. He had red gothic eyes, so much like Draco. Then, ... we jumped on each other and started screwing each other.
In the middle of class.
In the middle class.
In the middle of class. Oh, it is
It's
Professor
Mr.
McGonagall,
it's
but except it's Professor McGoogle.
McGoogle.
Professor McGoogle.
McGoggle. It's McGoggle.
Oh, McGoggle. Okay.
Stop it
I want to do it.
Okay.
Stop it now, you horny simpletons! Shouted.
Shouted Professor McGoogle.
I was in Google.
who was watching us, and so was everyone else. It's still you,
Vampire, you fucker!
I said, slapping him.
Stop trying to screw me. You know I love Draco. You jumped on him!
They jumped on each other.
No, they jumped
It
on
was
him.
like mid-air, like that.
And they're done.
It's like in
Yo.
it's like in chapter 3. I'll fuck you in the woods. I'll fuck you in the room. But you fucking have AIDS. That was a line, Mr. Invisible.
You have AIDS.
But you have AIDS.
I shouted.
Just then he started to
You
scream.
skipped the part.
Oh, my
I
bad.
shouted and then I ran away angrily.
I shouted in there. Just then he started to scream. OMFG! No! My scar hurts! We already did this.
And then he rolled his eyes up and then you can see his red.
We already did this.
She just took it and pasted it. Cheater. Can't cheat like that.
Yet again.
Oh god.
It's all over again.
It's all over it. No!
I ran up closer. Again.
I thought you didn't have a scar anymore.
I shouted.
You did this.
Again.
Again. She just repeated it.
Yes.
She took it, pasted it.
Well, maybe that was a typo.
Copy paste.
Okay, but maybe that was a typo.
That's probably why it did that, and then she was in the nurse's office.
Oh look, but look, this time it didn't say save me. This
So
time she edited it.
fixed this one, but forgot to fix the top one. Alright. Alright, I can live with that. Kinda.
Look.
do, but Diabolo changed it.
Diabola. Diabola.
Changed
You
it.
see how I think that somebody's got Ebola in this? You can go to the
Diabolo.
hospital and get that fixed.
Diabolo.
Diabolo.
Changed it into a pentagon for me, and I always covered up with foundation. See, it changed a little bit. He said
Yeah,
back.
that's what I'm saying. Like maybe it was cut and paste. Like they were like, okay, so they're copying it and pasting it to the other website, and they screwed up and copied and pasted that one twice.
I can see that.
So you should only read it once.
Alright, so we're done with this part.
I want to do the dot and then ball.
Mr. Invisible's dead.
For the moment.
No, I think
If you're coming back up,
text him if you're not. Don't come back, please.
come back.
No.
This is funny shit.
So we lost Mr. Invisible.
He'll be back.
He'll be back.
Dot.
Hey,
Voldemort
yeah.
has him in bondage.
Yeah. Voldemort.
Voldemort.
Oh,
Was that it?
pause.
We can't pause.
We can't pause. They won't let us pause.
There is no pause. There is no
Oh,
pause.
so we're done with this part of the chapter. We're done with the chapter. We've actually just finished the chapter. We'll be back for chapter 13, people. Put your face in the camera. Alright.
And then